So everything has to get done a little differently when Sheldon is not around. I am going to attempt to continue cooking maple syrup while Sheldon is at work. So usually Sheldon would go out and he would cut down a dry tree and cut it into pieces with a chainsaw, which I can't do. So I'm actually going behind him and I'm collecting the dry branches that ended up laying on the grass from when Sheldon was cutting down the pine trees this last winter. And so I'm cleaning up the yard and I'm using that for kindling for the fire to cook down maple syrup. I'm using a wagon. Sheldon would have used a quad. Yeah, it's different, but it's still gonna work. Something that we noticed with our evaporator is that its nozzle, so if you look over there, the nozzle is too high. And so I have to come up with some kind of leverage system so that I can actually drain this out of the pan. We have never noticed this. We've used this pan for 3 years and we've never noticed this because we've been cooking outside and obviously the ground was not level. And so now we have the wood stove on level ground and it's not working. So it's a little bit of a finagle actually moving it from the evaporator into the pot to finish it off on propane. So it's okay, we just keep working. I've never tried this by myself, so that could be interesting. Sheldon and I usually do it together, or Sheldon's done it by himself. But I'm gonna try it by myself. Okay, this next part is a little scary for me. I need to get that pail filled with sap. And I need to pour with precision. And I need to pour 6 gallons of sap into this. Oh, I have a great idea. I just saw there's a bucket. There's a little bucket right here. I'm gonna use that little bucket and I'm just going to bail it in there. There's just no way. There's no way I can do this, you guys. Yeah, we just need to face the fact. I'm not Sheldon. I'm not as strong as I once was. And I'm Candy. This is a new me. So it might feel like it's impossible, but it's not. All things are possible. Last little bit is making its way in. Thankfully, this tap was manufactured properly. We don't need to finagle nothing. I have been busy. It's been nonstop. So I just emptied. I emptied the evaporator. I don't know if it's too loud, but I emptied the evaporator into the pot. I have the pot now cooking on propane, and then I went and I strained another pail, and I moved that into the warmer. So this is the warming tray, so that it just is a guarantee that we always have something going, and then it actually gets the evaporator going a lot faster too when we do the big switch off. So this is working well at this point. I was able to find ways to be able to move everything around. I'm totally out of breath. It's embarrassing. But this is at a nice roll, a nice boil. It looks like it's gonna do well. It's gonna cook down really quickly. So best thing for me to do is just to go gather more wood, because I am collecting, small branches. It burns a lot quicker, so it keeps me busier. Isn't terrible. It's good exercise. Just keep walking, keep busy, and yeah. So definitely feels like I'm alone in a cabin, just doing my own thing, and it just makes me want to stay here forever. It's wonderful. Okay, let's go get wood. I just transferred this syrup into the small pot just to do the last bit of finishing. So I want to get it to 220, and right now it's at 214, so we're getting close.